Quaja, big up, man. Make sure you're subscribing to Aussie as well. And in a minute, we're gonna try and get like names in the title and all that, so you lot can click and show some love. Big up Darren Martin, big up Views, big up you, my G. I hope you're well today. Hope you're good. How you doing, G? Yeah, we're all right, man. We're okay. Big up Terrell Gunner in the building. Appreciate that, my G. Hope you're good. Let's put all of the links for everyone who's got channels in the chat as well. Make sure you're subbing to Terrell Guna. Zero's in the building. What gave Top Gooners such confidence they can beat Liverpool? It is Anfield. Their new attack can pick us apart. There is only one difference maker, and it's not confirmed he will even start. Big up Zero. We're going to get into all of this. Obviously, I've got Ozzy on. I don't know if Nick's in the building. Any Liverpool fans that want to kind of jump up and have their say, you're welcome to do so. Let me know, and I'll put the link out. But we are going to talk about all of that. Big up Junior again. Proper match preview views. Well, I don't know. We're going to see. Apparently, I have an agenda against Odegaard, but I don't think he's very good either. So, you know, anyone on this side of the fence, that's all it is, isn't it? We just got agendas because we say what we feel. But I don't really see how that's possible. But we will get into all of that. Big up Gianni as well. Saying
big up Gianni, man.
Make sure you're subscribed.
Subscribe to Gianni,
if you want to jump up as well, let me just let me know, bro. Let me know. Big yourself up. But mods, make sure we're getting links for everyone who's got channels in the chat as well. Derek, I think it's the first time I've seen you around here, bro. He said LFC could lose today, but it won't define our season. It's too early for my team, I think, to meet Arsenal. But 4 or 5 games from now, with our expected additions, we will be a force to contend. Listen, it's early doors, but you know what it's like, innit? Look at the Premier League, man. Look, I've got this quickly, right? And I think this is a bit too early. Well, I don't know. I'm not even going to play it. It's not too early, right? It's the Ruben Amorim memes, yeah? You know when you've seen him, like, on his little tactic.
Oh, yeah. I've seen
the internet's undefeated, my guy. So he's been getting it already, yeah? The same like Gyökeres, the same like Mbeumo, the same like Sesko. I don't want to go there too quickly. And it's funny, but the internet's a bit too reactionary, innit? So, and I've been saying for a minute, Liverpool, when I watch them, their attack's scary, bro. Like when I look at them, like, yeah, their defense can probably be got at a little bit, which is a bit different from last year, but it just looks like they're going to score more goals than you. Before we move on, just give me a little idea, Ozzy, like, of Liverpool this season. Have you watched any of them?
Yeah, no, definitely. Like I watched the first game with a few of the man them in when we done the link up, obviously meeting like Orogun, Aaron, a few others, man. A few of the people in the chat as well. Now, big up yourselves, man.
Yeah, man.
First of all, yeah, make sure you smash the likes, yeah, and subscribe to my guy Views, yeah. Yeah. No, we watched the game, innit? We watched the Bournemouth one, and we was like, what was it? In the first like half an hour, obviously, they were 2-0 up, you're thinking, yeah, like they mean business. And then, obviously, they kind of put their foot off the gas a bit. Semenyo done his like had the like that fantastic 20-minute cameo, and then Liverpool were just like, okay, yeah, like foot back on the gas again. 2 goals done, and that's the difference between, how do you say, like a proper title winning side and a team that's like trying to get over the line. See, the thing is with Liverpool, yeah, they can sacrifice defense for attack because their attack is like their biggest advantage. You know what I'm saying? Like 9 times out of 10, if they attack you, they're probably gonna score. So they're thinking, and it goes without saying, innit? Like, I know it's cliche, but everyone says the best form of defense is attack anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So for them sacrificing their defensive vulnerability, they're thinking, well, the likelihood 9 times out of 10 we're probably gonna score, so we don't mind conceding on the counter. And I think that's the way you get at Liverpool. You kind of gotta soak up the pressure and hit them on the counter attack. Yeah. Because the last game that I saw, what was it? Who did they play? They scored that last minute again.
Liverpool.
Yeah. Who's the last game that they played? The youngster came
on. Rio. I can't remember his last name, but I just call
Yeah.
him Rio.
Who was it against again?
Newcastle, bro.
Oh yeah. Like the thing is, they'll let you back into the game, but then they'll think, okay, like we'll turn it up.
They're gonna score more goals than you. That's what I look at. That's what I look at. And for me, I'll just give you a quick breakdown as well before we move on. Like, boom, I've got City pulled back. I know City lost to Spurs. I know, but I don't know. I just feel like they're finding their feet. You know, Spurs have already lost the game as well. I mean, we could easily lose today as well. I'm not jumping out of the window trying to jump on next teams, because everyone, like in terms of pre-season, is kind of just mashed together. No one really. I mean, we had quite a few games in pre-season, but not every team did. So I'm expecting teams to not really be hitting the ground running, and it's early doors. You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be a draw today, or Arsenal lose. I don't see us winning for the first time since 2012. Do you get it? I just don't see it. But I hope, because that's the kind of thing that we're going to need, like Arsenal mentally, to kind of push us on a little bit. Whereas Liverpool, yeah. And someone said it yesterday. I was watching some of the Arsenal and Liverpool fans' predictions, you know, on Fan Reaction TV, and someone was saying it's like early Arteta. He's like Pep Guardiola. You know what I'm saying? Early, when there's no pressure on, we'll get like good results. But then later on in the season, when the oven's on and it's hot in the kitchen, we're starting to fold. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was a good point as well. You know, we've started kind of well. We've got 2 victories. We're going into this with a little bit of confidence. However, it's at Anfield, so I think that's going to be a big thing for me. You know what I mean? And just like you said, watching Liverpool, they do look like they can be got at the back. However, they just always look like they'll score more goals than you, innit? So that's the problem that I have. And our defense, while it's good, it is good. I ain't going to try and knock our defense, you know, especially on paper, it's good, very good. But because we're not scoring enough goals, I feel like we put too much pressure on our defense. Do you get it? And then we kind of crumble. Like I said, we'll concede goals. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, we didn't at Old Trafford, because I didn't think we're going to come out of there with a win either. So I don't know, man. I mean, we're going to get into a few more of the comments. Then I want to talk about the kind of both teams that we think was going to turn up, because I don't know if any Liverpool fans in the chat, if you do want to come up, let me know. I just went on to X as well, because I want to see the kind of team that they're going to put out. I don't know that they've got any injuries. I mean, let me ask you quickly, are you aware of any injuries for Liverpool? Because you know that we're going in with injuries, bro.
Yeah, nah, not that I know of. Not that I know of. Like from their last game, nothing's really been reported.
Right.
Obviously, we're already like what, 3 players down.
Yeah.
Like what, Havertz is out, Saka's out.
Odegaard, Trossard. Well, Trossard, they said is a 50-50. I think Ben White is a 50-50 as well. Do you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like with this manager on our team, yeah, it's like you're kind of, we're getting to a point where we're kind of just, you know, like how you got a car, yeah, and it's got hella issues, and you're kind of just plugging in gaps. You know what I'm saying? You're thinking, oh, like, well, it still turns on. They're like, okay, it still goes into gear, but like, it's not running on. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's not running like on full service. You know what I'm saying? And you hear it down the road going, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a ragged out like banger, man.
Yeah.
And you're literally just like doing the bare minimum just to keep it maintained. Well, like with Liverpool, they've brought in, like, you could arguably say, what, 4 or 5 first team players. While us, because this manager, yeah, like, don't trust the backup. He's run players into the ground.
Yeah.
And now it's like, okay, my man's down, sub him in. Okay, he's down, put him in.
Yep.
You never feel like you like the team's optimal. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never feel like, okay, yeah, like the team is fresh. Like, we've got our first best 11. Like, we can fully go. There's always gonna, he's like, we got to the point where my man's out. He might be out. He will drop.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just
I know
gonna.
people have been saying like, oh yeah, we've like signed a lot of players to fill in the gaps, and like last year we didn't have the squad depth. But then the thing is, my thing is, it's like I'd rather quality over quantity. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
There's no point having a player there just to fill in a gap, like if he's not gonna be effective. Like I hate this narrative of, oh yeah, he could do a job, he could do a job. My argument is, yeah, when you're saying these players that could do a job, yeah, could they do a job for Liverpool? Would they get into Liverpool? Like even as a backup, let alone starting. No, they wouldn't. Would they get into City? No, they wouldn't. So when we're competing against these big teams, we're trying to like overthrow. Why do we think a certain player is going to be good enough?
Well,
It don't make sense to me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's like you're trying to race a Ferrari, but you're in a Ford Focus, and it's like a Ford Focus ain't going to be good enough to go up against a Ferrari. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely not. Definitely not. I just brought up Sky just because I want to see if there's it, because obviously Arsenal, we've got injury concerns. We go into a game at Anfield again with no Saka, you know, obviously no Kai Havertz. I don't really care about him, but at the end of the day, if anything happens to Gyökeres, then we're back to Moreno up front. I mean, anyway, that's a whole next story. But yeah, Saka, man, we know he's his left hamstring this time. You know, so again, Arteta's talking about weeks out. It's going to be even longer for Kai Havertz, who's undergone surgery. Saka's not going to have surgery, but obviously I'm bringing this up because, you know, our team that we're going to go to Anfield with is probably going to be different from what it would have been by a couple of players. But at the same time, I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing if Odegaard, you know, has a late fitness check and doesn't make it. I'm sorry, guys. I know it sounds bad, but for the better of the team and the performance, I actually think that's a good thing, because then Eze might actually start where he should be starting and not forced out to play left wing forward, because I think that was what was going to happen if Odegaard is fit. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why I wanted to kind of just look and see who was going to be available. I just quickly, Saka injury, big concern. Yeah, I mean, it is second injury in under a year. Shane said it. I've said it. Loads of people on this side of the fence have said it. These players, when they get these big injuries, there's going to be little breakdowns during the season. And we're already seeing it. Like I said, Kai is not available. Saka's not playing. Odegaard's a doubt. Ben White's a doubt. I think there was somebody else as well that I'm missing. Someone can put it in the chat, but here we go anyway. Mikel Arteta confirmed Bukayo Saka will be out for a few weeks, so we know what that could be like ahead of Arsenal showdown with Liverpool on Sunday, while Martin Odegaard is a doubt, so he might play, to be fair, and we might see Eze on the left. Saka suffered the hamstring in the 5-0 win. We know that. We will be without Kai Havertz. He's had to have surgery. I've just said that. Norgard as well. So that was someone else I forgot. So another new signing. I don't know what it is when we buy these new signings, bro, and they just get injured before the season. It happened with Moreno. He like broke his shoulder or dislocated his shoulder before the season even started. I don't know what we're doing in training, because Kai Havertz and these men have only just come back. I mean, what do you think? Do you think it's something that we're doing in training, or do you just think it's because Arteta's a dictator and he just runs them all into the ground? Like, what's your opinion?
Bro, the thing is, yeah, we've seen this manager time and time again rush players. And the thing is, if you rush a player from big injuries, yeah, you're going to get recurring injuries. Like, his injury ain't even healed.
Yeah.
But this is the narcissist side of Arteta, yeah. He does not care for players' welfare. Like, I don't know if you've seen the interview of Timber talking about, oh, I was in pain.
Oh, yeah.
And he was saying, like, the manager was like, yo, chill out. I need you. And I'm thinking, like, is it getting to this point? Like, you like literally mess up a player just for your own, like, gain? Are you that desperate?
Yeah.
And the thing is, as time's gone past, yeah, he's become more desperate. Like, the one major like fuck up he done, yeah, was in the 22-23 season, yeah, we was 8 points ahead. Trossard was balling out. I remember in April we got player of the month, yeah.
Yep.
Jesus was injured. He rushed Jesus
Back. Yep.
and dropped Trossard when
Yep.
Trossard was balling out, player of the month. Like, make that make sense.
Arteta's angels, bro. That's what I call them.
Like the Saka thing, yeah. Like that injury, they're saying minimum 6 months. How is he coming back after 3 months? He's not even been able to run properly.
Yeah.
Like, I can't remember since Saka's come back from injury. I don't remember the last time when I'm looking at him and he's running. He looks like he's running properly. And I think the last game we played, like Leeds, I think he went for a sprint.
Yeah, and then that was it.
That was it.
He
was like, oh no, my leg can't take. He put too much pressure on it. And this is this is going to be a recurring theme.
Yeah,
we've seen it with Timber. We've seen it with Saka now, Havertz, Ben White.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're just gonna have like pieces that we're just mending, replacing, replacing.
Mr. Glass, Calafiori. I call him Mr. Glass now.
That guy came with a pretty bad injury record before he even joined.
But there you go.
Like you said, now we're getting players like that. I've played one game for us, they're injured. It don't make sense. Like, I don't know what's going on in training. I don't know. The other thing that baffles me, is like the physio teams, the doctors. Do they not find this concerning? Like, are they? I don't know if they're getting paid to be like stum, like don't say nothing.
Yeah,
but for me,
it's
if
worrying.
I was in that profession, I'd be like,
it's worrying. Like, do they have any care?
This can't run.
Yeah, exactly. Do they have any care for these players? Like, the medical team are saying, well, look, he can go on the pitch, but it's probably best that he don't. And I think Arteta's like, well, boom, 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 because like, as you said, he doesn't trust his squad.
Yeah.
However, that's not an excuse. That's your problem. This is the squad that you built. If you put anyone from the young youth team onto the bench, that's on you, bruv. So if you don't want to use them, that's on you as well, and the whole club. That's why this season you've seen that they've gone out and tried to buy a few players. However, the reason why I'm not saying that Bert's cooking is because, like I said, we bought 8 players in, right? But 10 players have left. And I was saying on Twitter, because someone was trying to question me, because I'm saying, look, we ain't even taken in 10 million quid in this transfer window, yet 10 players have left. And then someone said Kivior, and I'm saying yes, but you're not reading the small details, because Kivior we might get 17 to 25 million. What have we taken right now though? 2 million euros. That's not even 2 million quid.
That's not till next year anyway.
Exactly. So what have we taken this window for 10 players leaving? Not even 10 million quid.
That's what I'm saying. It's about I think it's about 6.9.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Tavares, that's it.
Yeah, it's terrible, bro. And we've had, and I forgot about Tavares because I was mentioning them yesterday. So we got obviously the 2 loan players, Neto and Sterling, that's left. Yeah, you got Voldemort, Thomas Partey, you got Jorginho, you got Kieran Tierney. That's 5. Tommy Yasu had his contract ripped up. Nathan Butler Oyadeji left for a free. Marquinhos, Nun Tavares, and now Kivior. That's 10 fucking players, and we've not even got 10 million Great British pounds in sterling. And you're wondering why people are saying you're not cooking, bro. Because look, and even with the contract signings as well, we still got 2 of our stars that ain't re-signed that contract. Do you know what I mean? Even now with the players that have come in. And I've seen Declan Rice has looked quite confident and said, oh, we're all happy that Eze's come in and Noni and all the rest of it. They're talking up the things. I'm like, all right, cool. So then why ain't the bigger players re-sign their contracts yet then? Because Saliba and Saka still ain't. So when you look at those things, I'm like, look, yes, we got 8 players in, it's all right. But I've always said, Ozzy, that however many players we let go needs to be the players we take in, because we was already below.
That's what I'm saying. And the thing is, we needed more than what we've taken in.
There you
like go. I think back in March, I was on Matty's channel, Southern Gooner, big up Southern Gooner, make sure you subscribe to it.
Every time.
I said, bro, we need 10 players. And people were looking at me like I'm a madman.
Nah.
And then I named them out, and then people were like, oh, do you know what? You kind of got a point.
Right.
I said, we need 2 wingers. Yeah. I said, we need a left back. That's 3. I said, we need a backup goalkeeper at the time. That's 4. We need a backup, 2 centre backs, or at least a centre back.
Mm-hmm.
A number 10, another a backup right winger, and another midfielder.
Yeah.
So give or take, it was about 8 to 10 players I said we needed. Yeah.
Thanks.
And it's like people are thinking, what's this guy talking about? 10. That's basically the whole new squad.
Yeah.
But the thing is, yeah, you need a 25-man squad to be registered. Yeah. Last season we went in with 23.
And lots of them were kids, so they weren't really gonna
Yeah.
get full time. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like we don't even have a full 25-man squad that's like ready, raring to go.
Right. And we bought
then
8 players,
throughout
Oz.
the
We bought
season,
8
we've been
players.
supplementing the kids like he's had to play them by force. I don't think he even wants to play these youngsters, but
Facts.
he's like his hands been forced.
Yeah. And we bought 8 players, you know, Oz. So you're only 2 off. So everyone's saying, oh, it's all mad, it's all mad. We've actually brought in 8 players. So how can it be that mad? And 10 players have left. So if anything, we're -2 from what we was last season. So this is what I say. Like the only thing I can say, Oz, the only positive before I get into a little bit more of the actual game, the only positive I can say is that maybe he's going to be more likely to play these players. Do you know what I'm saying? The likes of Norgard and the likes of Noni. Like Noni's he's gonna be the right winger today. Do you see what I'm saying? Because there is no Saka. So for me, he is gonna play right wing. Before I get into a couple more comments in that, just quickly, do you think Eze gets his debut today? Do you think he starts, bro?
I'd like to think so. I don't want to see Odegaard on the pitch, man. I don't want to see Odegaard on the pitch, especially a big game. This guy doesn't perform in big games. So if Eze starts, like I'll be happy. I'd even be happy for Nweri to start because when Odegaard got subbed off and Nweri came on, bro, that it kind of changed the game.
Anyone would have thought, you know, anyone would have thought that from last year because we was calling for it, bro. Do you know what I mean? We was asking.
Yeah. So if Eze starts, but I'll be well happy, man.
Where do you think he'll start?
I think he's starting at number 10 because if Noni's starting right wing, Martinelli's gonna start left wing because the guy's like, I don't know why he's undroppable.
Yeah.
So it would make sense for Eze to be in the 10. I don't want to see Eze play on the left. Like not even like when we're but this is not effective. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like having like an elite player and then putting him in like goalkeeper, like an elite striker, putting him in goalkeeper or something. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense.
Arteta, and that's Arteta's MO, bro. What did he do with Oba, bro? Slapped him out on the wings and stuff. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, it's crazy, but it's like for me, it's just like I just want certain plays that are good in their position to play in their position.
Their positions.
Yeah? When time calls for, you might have to make slight adjustments. Fair enough, but there's no need for you to go think, oh yeah, my man's a CDM, I'm gonna put him at right back. It just don't make sense. If you have no right backs, like you're back to the bare bowl, like there's no choice. Fair enough. But why are you trying to do this madness of trying to turn a striker into a backup, like
because
he wants to turn a defensive player into a right back and all this?
Because he wants people to say he's genius, bro.
Sense to me.
He wants people to say he's genius, bro. And if it works once, then he thinks
like people coming like he's saying he's an architect, but I don't know what the hell he's architecting, bro. But I've been getting not making sense.
I put out one little short, it's actually doing quite well. It's on like 2,000 views or whatever. I'm getting, so who's this guy? What forest did I come from? Because I'm basically saying that how are you calling Arteta an architect, and everyone's coming for me in it. But this is what I'm trying to pause. That was wild. But this is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, this is what people are like, bro. And it's like, well, can I not just have my opinion? Because I'm not just saying it. I'm always giving you a reason as to why I'm saying it. But anyway, I'm gonna jump into a few more of these comments. Then we're gonna quickly look at Liverpool because I'm seeing here quickly on Sky, right, that Slot reports no new injury issues ahead of Arsenal. So Liverpool team coming to this strong in it, whereas Arsenal were already having to make changes and look for internal solutions and all that kind of crap. So I don't know, it's worrying times, and we are going to get into predictions and stuff soon as well. Big up Hendo, my guy. Thank you for passing through. Always part of the community. Obviously, you know Ozzy because you met him in person. And my apologies, I had to go Egypt. Next time I will be there. Big up Kwaja, 880 subs from 2K. Yeah, listen, can we get to 2,200? That would be nice, innit? Because I'm literally getting like one every time.
Man, sub, guys.
Come on, sort it out, guys, innit? I mean, 3K view. I know what you mean, man. Big yourself up, Kwaja. Road to 3K is on. Big up Hendon Guna. Where's my burger? We might play that a little bit later. Big up Kwaja. Big up Kiros in the building. Big up Views. Confident for today. I don't know, you know. I'm not scared, you know, but I'm not confident. I just think we're gonna draw. I don't think we're gonna lose, but I don't think Arteta's gonna do enough for us to win it, you know. But we will get into that. Big up Kiros each and every time. Big up Wahaha. Let's go Rangers. Do it for Lucy. Hey, big up Wahaha, man. Arteta must be brave to the lineup, but he isn't. Facts. Big up man like Yasser. Shane Guna Raid, big up Yasser.
Man. Sub to Yasser.
Still in here, sorry, because you know Uncle Views, it takes too long to get to the comments. My bad. Big up Yasser. Make sure you're following Yasser as well. Mods, get his link in the chat. You know how we do it. Liverpool defense has weaknesses, but I am not sure if Arteta can exploit them, or that's what we're here to talk about. Big up Junior Films as well over on Twitch. Big yourself up, my G. If you're on Twitch or Kick, follow over there as well. Make sure you're following Ozzy as well. Get his link. Look, there we go. There we go. Big up Yasser. There's his link. Make sure you guys, and tell you what, while I'm here quickly, let me see if I can even, look, I can't even find it on the other one. Once I find it on the other one, I'll try and pin it as well. But make sure you're following Ozzy's channel as well. Sub to Yasser as well. Amarin billing his spliff on the site. Bro, I've got the clip in it, but I don't even really want to get into it because it could be Arteta's clips later on. You know what I mean? If we get a brushing, you know, like that. So I'm just trying to keep my powder dry right now.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying in it, but you got to capitalize when the.
I know, bro. I'm trying to.
I posted my first show on my channel as well. I was thinking, bro, let me just do it. I just had to. You know what I'm saying? That you kind of have to be a little.
What is going on here? They're not even done. Like, what's this? How do people just be coming up with these ideas, bro? They even somehow ended up with Ruben Amorim filling up his Pokemon cards booklet. How they done this? Back in 2021.
I'm not even going to do the whole thing. I don't want to take the piss in. I'm just trying to keep the powder dry, bro. Yeah, they got man doing knitting. They got man doing Pokemon cards.
My guy's thinking, who shall I put to attack in that? Shall I put Charizard or Pikachu?
Hey, bro, and I was seeing things on Twitter saying, hey, 2-0 to, yeah, they said it's grim and that, you know, because of Grimsby. I was crying, bro. I was trying not to. I'm trying to keep my powder dry, Ozzy, because that could be Arteta today. We know how Arteta.
You know what? Amon was doing madness in that game, man. Bro, he had Mason Mount playing wing back. Bro, I've never seen have you ever seen overlapping centre backs?
Hey, not in my life, bro.
It must be this new Gen Z of managers or something, bro. They're coming out with some craziness, bro.
Hey, man's trying to kill me today, but I've never seen it in my life, bro. I was in Egypt, bro. And my timeline, because I couldn't get many apps here, but X was running fine in it. When I seen everyone going mad, I was like, "What's going on?" I'm seeing 2-0, man. They're saying, "Forget it's being dark." They said it's grim, 2-0, because they were I think it was 2-0 at one point in it, and then they came back or something mad like that. I don't know.
Yeah, they came back, but they got lucky. They're like Grimsby scored the third goal. It weren't offside. But they said it's offside. Obviously, there's no like VAR involved.
Bro, I was dead, bro, and I'm like, no, I can't even believe it. And then obviously, once I've got back and I got proper internet, I was seeing everyone's reaction, and I can't believe it, bro. Man, doing battleships on that board. I can't be like, I was crying, bro. But let me not go. I thought, let me not go in too much because it's a big game today, innit? And if we lose, listen, and the thing is, right? It's gonna be mad. It's gonna be mad.
It'll be a long day.
It's gonna be a long day. Big up Shim, man. I don't know if I've seen you in here before. Big up Shim, make peace. I say 2-2 draw. That was my prediction yesterday, and I'm gonna stick with it. But we are gonna get into that. Don't worry. Big up Shim as well. Big up Zero, who said Arteta will play cautious. We base our judgment off Liverpool defense based on Bournemouth, who was solid against Spurs yesterday. Yes, they was, and Newcastle, who were emotionally agitated. It's not just. It's not. It is just not accurate. I get what you mean. Look, Bournemouth was solid and they were solid against Spurs. You know what I mean? And I listen, and like I said, we're at Anfield. It's a big game. I think Liverpool will be up for it. So if you want to base your judgment off what they've done, I don't know. They're on the same points as us. They might have had hard to get. I don't know. I mean, what's your thoughts on that, my bro? I mean, are you taking any confidence of how they've been playing? Because for me, all of that goes out the window. But I mean, what's your thoughts?
The issue is can you see us playing in a way that will capitalize on their defensive vulnerabilities? That's my thing. Is he gonna play with this handbrake off or think, you know what? Do I risk it for the win, or do I just make sure at least I walk away with a point? That's my thing. Because we would love to see a game where we'll go for it. You know what I'm saying? And we've been there in times where like we've had some mad games like the 4-4s and whatnot. And it's like obviously like the defense goes out the window. You attack, we attack, you attack. Like my thing is we play with the handbrake off. So now with the handbrake on, will he take it off? That's my thing. Like we're always like on a, you know what I'm saying? Like the players move, yeah, and they're always cautious.
Yep.
Like when I see, apart from like the Leeds game where the players were like, you know what, we're kind of like we're in the fluidity of it. Pause, yeah. Then they banged in the 5 goals because they were more relaxed. They were more like free flowing. We don't play free flowing football. We can. It almost won us the title.
Yeah.
Because this manager's got PTSD, he's thinking, oh well, I was that close and I failed. Now let me be a bit more cautious. And we're going backwards. So absolutely. let's see if he's able to, you know what, throw the cautious side out the window and think, you know what, I'm here to win. And if it means risk losing, then may so be it. But I don't think he will. I think he'll play for the draw.
Yeah.
If we walk away from Anfield with a win, like I said against United, by hook or crook, I'm taking it all day long.
Facts.
I'm taking it all day long because I'm never confident against Liverpool, yeah, and especially at Anfield because we ain't beat them since what
2012, bro.
Like it's been like what 13 years. So on the trajectory of us playing there, yeah, nothing gives me confidence that we've beat them there last season. Yeah, I'm sure we can beat them again. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that gives me a little bit confidence is that they are defensively vulnerable, but it's up to Arsenal to exploit that.
Yeah.
Or just think, you know what? Let's just be cautious, walk away here from a draw. I'd rather not, but again, you'd rather not lose the game.
Yeah.
But would you sacrifice trying to get a win for a loss? It remains to be seen. But under this manager, I don't see it. No. And to be fair, my guy, I used that example just yesterday on my show because we played at Anfield just last season. Like Liverpool, they were battering us. It was 2-0. It looked like it could be 4 or 5, and they took their foot off the gas. What happened? We got back in the game. It was 2-2. Then what did Arteta do, bro? He brought on 2 fucking defenders. So that shows you exactly what it is. He just don't want to lose. So that's what I think. And that's why I don't think we're going to win anything this year. Obviously, the team's good enough to. 100%, but will they? Not with Agent Arteta. And everyone tries to get on to me about it, but I'm just giving you
clear examples of when he's not brave. You can't because
that's what I'm saying. People get onto this, but look at the evidence. Look at the evidence. But
and I'll just say this quickly, yeah. Sorry, I'll just say this quickly, right? Because they want and what Arsenal fans love to do is they love to jump on the one example when it went right. But like I keep saying, if you go to a shooting range, right, and you have 10 shots and you hit it 2 times, it don't make you a shooter, bro, because you've missed 8 times. And that's what Arsenal fans love to do. Oh, but look at those 2 times when we hit the target. Did you see how close it was to the middle? But you just missed 8 times, bro. You can't be a shooter. That's what I'm trying to say, and that's what. But we beat Real Madrid, but we beat Man City. So fucking what? That was the anomaly. Because what's normal is that we ain't winning games, that we drew 14 games, that we dropped winning positions like 10 times plus in the league last season. Why are you not talking about that? We only scored 69 goals. Why are you not talking about that? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it don't fit the narrative. They don't fit that it's going against their agenda that Arteta's a good manager.
Yeah,
but the thing is, yeah, I've said it on like various streams. Yeah, we're still paying for this after 5 years. We're still paying for this manager's naive, like being naive.
Yeah,
because naive in the sense where he's still trying to figure things out. He hasn't had the time to think. Okay, I done this at previous club and it didn't work, and then like when I done this it worked, and in a certain game, you know what I'm saying? Because he's naive in the sense where he's still learning on the job, and it's 5 years. Like realistically, yeah, you should know what you're doing, but his in-game management is diabolical.
Yeah,
it's diabolical. Like, bro, we even like real talk. I do more in-game management on FIFA and career mode than Arteta does in-game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the only in-game management is like, okay, I can sub my man for my man and sub my man for my man, and that's it. When have you ever seen him do like a tactical change of going like 5 at the back, maybe, or 3 at the back?
Yeah,
or 4-4-2.
Never,
you
bro.
don't make those changes.
Yeah. And I was seeing a little thing of
that's
his.
What I'm saying, like
sorry, go on.
That's what I'm saying. Like we're still paying for him being naive, learning on the job. And that club at Arsenal, I've said this like for years. It's not the club for you to learn on the job, but somehow we seem to think nowadays that this guy is such a genius that we can afford for him to figure it out and give him time.
Yeah,
it don't make sense to me.
We ain't got time
for that, bro. To me.
Maybe Arsenal is the only club that can happen because our fans allow it, bro. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's so many of our fans that it's almost like they support him more than they support the club.
Oh, 100%, man. They're drinking his copium or the Arteta Kool-Aid, man. Like, just give it a rest.
Just give it a rest. And big up Yasser
like
here.
I say to people, stop drinking tap water, man. That stuff ain't good for you.
Fluoride in it, you know what I mean? What's man on? Big up Yasser though. He's saying that Aussie needs 20 more subs to be able to go a live stream, people. So go and sub.
Yeah, bro. I'm trying to get to 50 subs, man. Get me to 50 subs, guys, man. It will be massively appreciated.
Yeah, I've just pinned his link as well. That's now pinned, and I put his name in the title as well. So there's plenty of opportunities for you to be able to click on that and go and show man love. Go and show.
If you want to have a laugh, guys, man, check out my show in it, taking the mick out of United, man. I'm sure you'll enjoy that one.
There you go. So big up Aussie every time. Make sure you click in that link. Like I said, the link's pinned. The name is in the title. And also, guys, the poll, I think we've actually gone, it was 50-50, but 52% of you say no, Arsenal cannot win at Anfield for the first time since 2012. And this is, obviously we're going to try and talk a little bit more about the game, but that's what we're up against, people. But people are so like in their feelings, and it's dopamine and copium. 3-1 Arsenal, 4-2. It's like, bro, it's like even when they were saying it against Man United, bro, if we win at Old Trafford, it's only ever been 1-0. I can't remember. I think we won more than that in the 70s at Old Trafford, and people are saying we're going to go there and win 3-1, 4-2. I'm like, bro, just give it a rest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, because United has been as dead as they've been for years. Yeah, they've been awful. Like, we've seen Liverpool smash them up and that.
That's it.
We've never managed to capitalize on their downfall or them being absolutely bad. Like, I'd love to just be like, you know what? Today, yeah, we're just gonna get one of them like massive wins against them, like proper smash them in.
Yeah, we need that.
And it just don't happen. It just don't happen. I don't know why. There's like, you know, like when Arsenal play at Old Trafford, yeah. There's always, I don't know. It's like I don't know what you call like there's this black magic or something, like this thing that they can't get over. For them to like release the shackles and think, you know what, this team is dead. Like we should smash them. There's always been that kind of fear factor, or they're our biggest rivals, or they've pammed us in the past, and they're kind of there's always like a fear factor.
Yeah.
When Arsenal play at Old Trafford, and I don't know why. It don't make sense to me. Like we shouldn't be playing with this fear factor against this United team, because they're a shambles, man.
Yeah.
And they've been a shambles for a few years now. But we can't seem to.
We can't step up against them.
Like we beat them at the Emirates, but even at the Emirates, we don't beat them convincingly.
Nah, bro.
There's always been some kind of maybe little bit of controversy in that win, or we've been lucky in a sense. Like even last season, man, we was 10 men and they beat us.
Yeah, in the cup, people, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We had a penalty that we missed, but that's what I'm embarrassing. Yeah, bro. We always drop to their level. Always drop to, and I say that with Shane all the time, because people are like, oh, we don't get beat by the big six anymore, and people think that's some really big thing. But what does that matter when we ain't winning nothing? Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. None of that shit matters. It's really silly. What we are gonna do soon, though, is we're gonna do a quick little lineup builder just for our team, because Liverpool. I mean, like I said, I was just on Sky Slot saying that there's, Connor Bradley's not trained very much, but should be okay. Van Dijk's okay. Like they're going into it with a full-fledged team. Derek saying, I think Arsenal will target Kirkes. I mean, maybe he can be got at. Quaja saying, I think we can win, but need to be putting Liverpool under pressure. And that's what we don't do. I think Ozzy was just saying that as well. Junior saying, I think we draw. We are going to get into all of that. Zero saying, I actually hope Liverpool tapping up Saka before this game. If Arsenal can go into the game aiming to break an opponent's leg or two like Newcastle, there is a chance to win. Jesus Christ. I mean, that was a mad old game, Newcastle Liverpool, I'll tell you that much. Big up Phoenix in the building. Sorry it's taken so long to get there. Big yourself up. Shane Raid, afternoon views, the entitlement of the OAP in the video and the top gooners are example of Dunning-Kruger effect. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised a science paper is written on top. I'm telling you, bro. Is the extra? Is it sourced? You know, that's all they want to know. Are we second? But did we win? Like, you know what I mean? Big up Derek. He said 2 ball playing sides. Hope it's a great game. Well, we'll see, because Liverpool they attack very well. Most of their stuff is kind of based on the attack now. Are they going to sit back in a low block at Anfield? I definitely don't think so. So it's, I am looking forward to an open game, hopefully, but we will see. Big up Shim. I think he's from over on your channel, man. Big up Shim. Frimpong's injured. Oh, okay, fair play. On Sky, it said he's going in with no injuries, though. So no Frimpong. That was their first signing. And they done that when the Premier League wasn't even finished, Ozzy. You know what I mean? And people want to talk about being fast. I mean, what do you think about Liverpool's team, bro? Like, obviously, there's no injuries, barbering Frimpong. Do you think we're going to be able to handle it? Do you think they're going to, try and set pace on us? Do you think they're going to low block?
No, they were no. Yeah, bro, when have you seen Slot ever play low block against any team? Like, it don't happen. Regardless of who plays, yeah. They're gonna play to win. They're gonna play to win, and then the thing is, they can go into second gear and chill, and then if they need to go into third gear, fourth gear, they can find that. With Arsenal, like I haven't seen us go through them paces. We kind of play at just like a medium, and kind of hope we can just ride it out and kind of get a win that way. So for me, like I big up to my brother Shim, yeah. Like he's a Liverpool fan, innit? So I spoke to him, I said, listen, it's probably going to be one of them ones where it's attack vs defense. Because you've got a very good attacking side and you've got a very good defensive side. Right. Who comes out on top? Usually it's the attacking side, but let's see.
Right.
Let's see. I'll take a draw at Anfield. Don't get me wrong. It won't be a bad result. Obviously, I want to win.
Of course.
But yeah, my predictions like you, I'm thinking a 2-2.
2-2.
Because they can score goals. We see them can score goals, but they can concede goals. So don't be surprised if we get like two set piece goals just by being lucky.
Yeah.
And them having loads of chances, but they only like score 2 out of them loads of chances.
Right. No, yeah. I totally agree. You get me? Or I think if we might even go 2-1 up, like they will score first.
Yeah, don't be surprised if we're leading
and then we get a late dagger, bro. That's how I see it. Big up Rowe said I can see a draw. Reminds me of the old Chelsea versus Liverpool fixtures where it's just so tight. But Zubimendi, sorry, is going to give Wirtz a lot more space than Newcastle. Laugh my arse off. Yeah, I mean, that's possible. I mean, I'm still 50-50 on Zubimendi. I know there's a good player in there. You know, is he going to be able to do it week in, week out in the Prem? This is what we're going to remain to be seen. You know, some Arsenal fans are saying he's better than Voldemort. It's like, bro, why are you jumping out the window so quick? I've seen players run past him like he ain't there. However, I've seen some good touches from him. You know what I'm saying? That little back heel set up for the goal. I've seen some good stuff, but at the same time, let's not get too excited, man. Kwaja saying Saka out for 4 weeks. Yeah, we know that he definitely looks fucked. Big up Derek. I wouldn't wish an injury on anyone, but I am relieved Saka ain't playing. You never walk alone. No, of course. Listen, we don't wish injuries.
He's our biggest threat, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So
remember how we cooked Robertson on the week?
Yeah, bro, come on. That in the last game at Emirates, you get me? That was a sick goal. But you're absolutely right. Look, if we don't wish injuries, but if players are out, then of course that's a bonus for the other team, and we go into it with quite a lot of injuries. That's why I'm a bit worried. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I do think we've got the players. And I do think if Odegaard's not playing, that's actually going to be a bit of a positive for us. I know people ain't going to want me to say that, but I am going to say it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, he can turn up and be rubbish, and he's going to play most of the game. So if he is injured, that's only going to benefit Arsenal. And that's down to Arteta. But big up Derek, I appreciate that, my bro. Big up all the Liverpool fans in here as well. I don't even hate Liverpool. I swear to God, we've never had that real rivalry. I know Liverpool fans are trying to force it. Arsenal fans are trying to force it on X as well. You know, we have got some of the worst people on there. But for me, I don't hate Liverpool. I respect them as an institution, and I just think, I do, bro. I do. But
like I've always said it, if I weren't an Arsenal fan, I'd be a Liverpool fan.
There's a lot to respect there, innit? That's one thing I will say. There is.
The way their fans as well are not like big-headed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of their fans are like level-headed fans. They don't give it the big. And even like when Liverpool were not as good as they were now, like when they had like, you know, you had Douglas trying to do the whole like English thing and like under Brendan Rodgers, and they were like playing in the Europa League and whatnot. They weren't trying to do this whole thing that we're bigger than what we are. Like a lot of Arsenal fans do. You know, we Arsenal fans give it the big one, but what have you got to prove to have a big mouth? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, we're like that boxer that's been like, his record is
Derek Chisora
and 1 win.
Yeah, with Derek Chisora.
Like he thinks he's a bad man.
Yeah, with
like,
Derek Chisora.
25 times.
If you know about Derek, always running up his mouth and then just getting weighed in, bro. That's definitely it. Don't get it twisted. There are some idiots though, Liverpool fans, but most of them live in London. I gotta be honest with you. And the only reason that they're so upset is because they know they should have supported Arsenal or our next London team, innit? And they'll tell you, oh, my auntie used to live. She lives in Liverpool. I used to go out there every summer. Shut up, bro. We don't believe you, bro. You supported them because they were winning at the time. Do you know what I'm saying? But anyway, big up Zero said, I actually hope Saka to play against an off-form Kirkes. That would have been good, innit? At least both teams with all of their strength. We ain't got it though. But however, I'm not gonna sit there and say, oh look, it's never an excuse, bro. It's just I just want to make you aware of it, because I'm still talking about the shit we're dealing from last season because of Mikel Bin Laden running these players into the ground. Even Gabriel Magalhaes, should he be playing as much at this point in time? He's only just come back as well, but that's a question for another day. Let me just get to a few more of these comments. Big up Kwaja Jr. We did, but Saka can't play. Big up Gianni said, bigging up Yasa TV each and every time. Big up Kwaja. Rose bigging up Gianni. Hey, big up Nick, man. Liverpool. Listen, I don't know if you're still here. If you're still here, let me know, and then we can try and get you up and hear your views on Liverpool real quick. I was asking that before, but it has taken me a million years to get to the comments, so my bad. Are you guys saying Saka is fucked? If Liverpool comes in next season with 100 million offer, would you take it? To be honest with you, bro,
I mean, they're gonna be looking for that salary.
they are going to be, and I was going to ask you about that. They are looking for that stat, and I think, you know what? Yeah, I think Saka actually supports Liverpool. You know, obviously, Waffle, you know, Waffle Don or whatever. Obviously, I used to do work with him, but me and him don't really chat now. But when I did talk to him, he was saying that he knows like Saka, some people in Saka's family, and he supports Liverpool apparently, you know, like that. So, and at the end of the day, look, Arteta's ran him into, you've had a grade 3 hamstring, you might never ever be the same. And I was saying that from last season. I'll let you chat on it in a sec, bro. I was saying that from last season. So, since he's come back, he don't look the same. The moment he's tried to put something into his sprint, he's down again. So, bro, I'd take that 100 million. And the thing is, he ain't signed his new contract yet. Maybe even Saka's thinking, if I don't do something in my career, like he's getting to that age now where it's probably he's not gonna have a big move in him. So I'd take the 100 million, bro. I mean, what would you say, Ozzy, to that?
Like, the thing is, there's two sides to it, innit? You gotta look at it from being an Arsenal fan, and then you gotta look at it from like not being an Arsenal fan. Just like logically, I would never want to see him go. I'd love for Saka to be like that player that has like a fantastic career at Arsenal, you know, Arsenal legend. You don't see that happening these days anyway. But for the sake of, like, if you take your Arsenal cap off, yeah, for the sake of his career, and he deserves to win. He deserves to, you know, have the big trophies, yeah. Obviously, I would not want to see it with another club, especially like an English club, but then realistically, if he's on his like last year like of contract and whatnot, and he you know he has that ambition to win and he can't see it, like the thing is for me, the thing is like I'd love for this manager to go, and then these players maybe get their heads turned and think, you know what, a manager comes in with that winning mentality, proven track record, and they'd be like, nah, you know what? Okay, now we can actually win with this manager. You know what I'm saying? Before things like this debating of whether Saka's gonna sign, whether Saliba's gonna sign, but that's obviously in hindsight, isn't it? So if we're looking at a scenario of Arteta still here, Saka's on his 18 months left and whatnot, and he wants to go because he don't believe he can achieve what he wants to achieve here, then I'm taking the 100 million because I don't want him to go for free. And we've seen too many players go for free.
Too many. Way too many, bro. And that's why I get annoyed as well when people say, but that's not good business, bro. We've been practicing bad business for the longest ever time, bro. Like the amount of players that leave for free is disgusting, bro. And our wages are probably worse now than when it was when Arteta took over. Oh, he took us from 8th. People just make up scenarios, bro. We wasn't never in 8th.
That's what I'm saying. Oh my God,
that
man.
pisses me
you
off.
know how much, but this point here, yeah,
pisses me off.
Absolutely annoys the fuck out of me. He took us from 8th. Who the hell got us there?
He was the driver of the bus, bro.
Bro, so like, as long as I've watched Arsenal, yeah, we've never been below like 4th. Obviously, till Wenger's last season 5th, yeah. And then he took us from 8th. You know, Emery didn't even get us 8th, bro. He got us 5th.
There you go. He didn't finish
like,
that
where
position.
are you getting this stupid narrative from? Yeah, and the next time, yeah, that comes out of one of your top gooders' mouths, you guys just deserve a slap in your mouth, man.
I see it on YouTube.
Think before you say that, yeah.
I see it on YouTube. Yeah. Someone said, "Oh, we finished 12th.
Who we finished 8th. Yeah, who was the manager when we finished 8th? And then told me to us from 8th.
Exactly.
Like the way they carry themselves is like we were some like I don't know.
I'm telling you, bro. They're acting like
we were some like
that we finished 15th.
I don't know, like a Crystal Palace or something.
Yeah,
you know,
bro.
we weren't even getting Europa League football.
Yeah,
that.
bro. Like what? Like, what
the way they go on is like he's took in like a mid-table team. We're not even getting Europa League football, and like we're playing Champions League. We could be it for the title.
Oh, he's bugging out.
It's
That's what I'm saying. One person yesterday said, "Oh, we was in 12th when he took over." I said, "Bro, are you on Spice or what, bro? Like, just go on to Google. It wasn't even that far away. You lot are making up like Marvel what if scenarios, bro. Like, what are you talking about? If we was ever in Bognor Regis, he was the driver that took us there, bro. Yeah,
bro. He had us 20th. And Tottenham top. That's never happened in the league's history after 3 games. Don't forget that as well, yeah.
Don't forget.
They don't like to look at the records, the bad records he's broken, or the scenarios where we've like, what the hell is this, yeah? They only like to look at the good stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. That's all they do. That's what copium, man.
You know, it's like having that narcissist boyfriend or girlfriend, but and you told them about like your girl or your like whatever, like she's a narcissist, but brother, but when we're alone, that like it's that I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? No, but it's perfect. You just see this side, like
they start gaslighting you, bro. They start trying to tell you that you're. They start trying to tell you how you're depressed in your life and you're a victim and all this other stuff. And I just look at it and I'm like,
you're just negative.
Yeah, if I want Arsenal to win, then how I don't know how can I be a victim for that? You man are saying you're happy to just see us compete, like, and you're just happy to clap.
Yeah,
so who's the victim here, bro? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like women tactics, Ozzy. Yeah, when they know that there's no logic behind it, then they want to start trying to pop down you as a person. Oh, you're depressed. Oh, you just want to wake up every day moaning. I just wake up every day because I can see what's going on, bro. Do you just want to wake up every day with your head in the sand, just ignoring it? Ignorance is bliss. Like, come on, it can go both ways. It can go both ways, innit? So all I'm saying is, when you have these opinions, and even if you want to try and pop me down, I don't mind. Just do it based on football. Don't try and tell me I'm a victim in life and I'm depressed and nothing else is going right for me, because in life it's all right. It's just Arsenal that winds me up. But anyway,
but that's what I mean, because they don't have like any counter-attacking arguments based like on football, so they start attacking you. Like, I have this argument with a few like Arsenal fans, and they'll come out as something stupid. It's like, oh, you're talking about like, football, you don't even know what the offside rules is. Like, them like playground flipping. Like, I'm thinking, bruv, you're just stupid. Like, why am I even bothering arguing with man? Because, bro, like, you're not coming up with anything factual to like fight my argument. If I say Arteta's bad, and you say he's good, why is he good? And then if I debunk your argument, they won't say, oh, fair enough. They'll be like, but like you see this and like you just see the bad stuff, like you never see the good stuff.
Got an agenda. That's what they told you. You got an agenda, and they say, what do they say as well? What's the one that they but if that was your family, or if that was your but it's not. These people are millionaires. They're in the public eye, just like me. I'm not no millionaire. I'm broke, but I'm on the internet with my face out. So if anyone wants to tell me about my appearance, that's part of the game, bruv. If you want to come and pop me down, I can laugh at myself. I invite you to clip me up. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I'm just running jokes. These men say, "Oh, wait till I see you at the Emirates," or you'd never come and do it. Like you want to try and threaten my physical being, bruv.
You see these people, their bark is louder than their bite. You know what I'm saying? There's all bark, no bite.
It's just mad. Regardless of even if they did want to actually bite, it's like, brother, I'll just crack joke about you. I'll just call you Michael Jackson. I'll just make up little comedy videos. Yeah, I'm inviting you to do the same. Let's make it fun. You man are like, wait till I see you at the Emirates. Cool, bro. Cool. That don't move me. None of that stuff moves me, innit? It's the internet, bro. Like, but I'm just saying, this is where you go to, because you ain't got no logical arguments. Or would you say that about your son? Well, I wouldn't just happy clap my son. Let me just tell you that. I'm gonna ask him what's he gonna do better. So if we play sports day and he flops, I'm gonna ask him, why did you flop, mate? Oh, because I was doing 400 meters and I started sprinting and I should have started jogging. All right, so you've identified that. Well done. What are you gonna do better next year? I ain't gonna say, well done, mate. Well done. You know, you can come second again next year. Like, what kind of shit is that? And you want to call me a victim? Like, come on, bro, come on. But let me get into one or two more of these comments. Then we'll do a quick lineup builder because I realized we've gone over an hour as well, and I've got a couple of other streams today. Big up Derek though. He said, I do believe Saka was overplayed last season. Brought him back from an early injury to just like what Ozzy said. This is what Arteta does, people. The moment you can play or you can stand up, he's pushing you on the pitch. Like he's a dictator in my opinion.
Well, he even done that with Odegaard. Odegaard's injuries like no, carry on and then see how you feel. And then Odegaard was like, no, I can't continue.
Boom. And Shane pointed it out when he pushed the Thomas Partey back on the field last season. Yeah. My man was granddad Partey, bro. He's looking like he can barely stand up and you're pushing him back on the pitch. He done the same with Timber. You know, like he got himself injured. Ben White was meant to come on. He made Ben White sit down for a further 10 minutes. And you wonder why Timber was mash up last season. It made this guy anyway. Big up Kwaja. He said he might miss Nottingham Forest. Okay, you guys are chatting between yourself. Yep, Mikel Bin Laden settings. This is what he's like. Tuchel picking Jordan Henderson again. Oh, okay. This guy's not serious, bro. That's England. I ain't even seen any of that. LFC have made over 200 mil so far in sales. There you go, bro. Look at what they got for Darwin. Look at what they got for Ben Doak. Look at what they got for Diaz.
Bro, they got 35. They got 35 million for Konsa, you know.
Simicast is now gone as well, Ozzy. Yeah. So and they're getting big money. 10 players have left. We could not even got 10 million pound. Do you know what I'm saying? It's crazy work. And people are telling me that Berta's cooking. I'm saying, bro, we're not starving. Like there's biscuits, there's crisp, you know, there's cold sandwiches. Like we're not starving, but we're not, but our belly ain't satisfied. It's not even hot food at this point, bro. And when I say that, people are like, you're going mad. We've signed 8 players. I'm like, right. How good are those 8 players, bro? Let's really look at it. Because what was our problem last season? Scoring goals and winning games. So how have we addressed the attack? We bought Madueke, who isn't a guaranteed starter on the left, definitely not on the right. We bought Gyökeres, who is a guaranteed starter, and we bought Eze. That's it. The rest of our players are all fucking midfielders and defenders and goalkeepers and prospects. So how can you sit there getting... Tottenham have got 3 players in, but all 3 of those players come in and start for them, bro. Yeah, so for me, their window's better. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's how I'm looking at it.
I was having this argument with like a couple of my boys in it. One of them's United fan. They said, but you guys got no excuses or whatnot, yeah? I said, cool, we ain't got no excuses in terms of the money you spent, blah, blah, blah. But my thing is, yeah, how many first team players have we brought? Like, how many of the players that Arsenal have signed out of these 8 players, yeah, would get into the Liverpool team? And then they were like, oh, yeah, you know what? You actually got a point.
And after half a decade, Ozzy, there shouldn't be any holes to be filling up. You
That's
know,
what I'm saying. Yeah, we're still trying to plaster over holes in the wall, man.
Like what the fuck? After half a decade, brother, after £1 billion spent, and we're still missing people. We had to do a whole rebuild, and they don't even want to admit it. We brought in 8 players, brother. 10 players have left, so you can. That's a rebuild, bro. However you want to try and do it.
That's what I'm saying. Like with Liverpool, yeah. Arnold went, they got a first team player in Frimpong, not some backup, or maybe he could play there, become good. Like Robertson is done out. Yeah. They brought in Kirkers, yeah. They needed a proper like number 10. They went out all for works. First team player.
Bosh.
Who's that striker that they signed?
Ekitike.
Yeah. Their first team player. You know what I'm saying? That's cool.
As well.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They're gonna sign. Maybe they'll sign. What's his name? He's that Crystal Palace defender.
Oh, Gehi. Yeah.
He's a first team player again.
Yes.
How many? Like they've signed like five first team players.
T-bone stakes.
You know what I'm saying? To improve their actual proper squad, not to be like, okay, we've got an established first 11, and then we will have a few backups. While what we do is our first team squad is not good enough in certain positions, but we still think it's good enough, and then we sign maybe someone that maybe can displace them. Like is Norgard the first team player? No. Is Madueke a first team player? No. Is it Maresca? Is he a first team player? No.
Oh, Mascara. Yeah.
Mascara, sorry,
Yeah.
Like, you could say Eze first team, Gokares first team, Zubimendi first team, and that's it.
And how important was it for us to go?
And we're still calling out for a left winger
and a backup striker and a proper left back, Ozzy, because we ain't got one. We got centre backs playing.
That's what I mean.
We got sixes playing at centre back and all that. But what we're gonna do quickly, is let me just share the screen, because we're gonna do a quick lineup builder for Arsenal, because Liverpool ain't got no injuries. They're probably going into it with
they only got one first team injury.
Do you know what I'm saying? But let me just quickly read this as well. Big up Zero. He said Tuchel need Henderson to motivate players. Kane cannot put in a sentence. That's fine. Yeah, I hear that. We will see if Saka will be back against West Ham. I hope so. Big up Latvian Guna, man. Big yourself up, my bro. Hope you're well. Yeah, man. Make sure you're subbing to him. Let's get him to 900 if he ain't there already. Big up all the people inside the building. Sorry that I haven't been able to get into the comments. Obviously, we got a guest on and we are trying to talk about the game. Big up the Phoenix each and every time. So Arteta's new title, football player Punisher. Yeah, what SAS style training regime he has got in place that's causing our players to be injured regularly. There you go. I feel for Dauman. For Dauman, Eze, Gyökeres under Arteta. There you go, bro. Even Kai Havertz and Arteta out in his press conference saying, no, he's never had an injury. Well, look at him now, bro. Look at him now. Look at all of them players now. Timber, Magalhaes, Saliba, Martinelli, Trossard, Odegaard, Saka, Rice. All of these players pop down under this manager because he's running them through the ground. Absolutely running them through the ground. Big up Quaja again. You're right. He does love rushing players back. Trossard is in training as well. Okay, so he might be an option. There's Latvian Guna's link. Big up everyone in the comments, man. Sorry I haven't been able to lock in with you guys today, but like I said, we have got a guest on, so it's a little bit harder for me. Martinelli is always effective versus Liverpool. You know why he's always in the team, bro? Because of his tracking back. That's why. You know, obviously going forward, these bloody
but he does the job that Arteta wants him to do, isn't it?
Exactly that. Big up Latvian, and he tends to do good against Paul. Okay, so Martinelli, Szoboszlai going. Szoboszlai going to be a makeshift right back again, maybe. And big up Monts as well from Big Sixpence, because he was calling that last season and everyone was acting like he was mad. And look how many times we're seeing Szoboszlai doing that right back. So you know what I mean. You have to give flowers when they're there to be given. Eze in the 10, please. We hope so. I hope. Too, but do not see Odegaard drop. Same, bro. Same. Big up Ali, man. Big up the uncle inside, man. Big yourself up. Hope you're good, man. Definitely a real one right there. Big up Junior. Big up Zero again. So Szoboszlai was good last game. Slot not really confident on Bradley, I think. It's a good point. Big up Hendo. If Arteta starts an injured Odegaard, he hasn't trained all week, will just reinforce the Arsenal. Exactly. And it also reinforces the fact that he doesn't have faith. And this is your team. None of the fans said go and get me Madueke. That was someone at Arsenal, bro. No one said go and get me Kepa. That was you. No one said go and get me Norgard. That was you lot. So how can you not even have faith in your own team? Because if you do play Odegaard, based on that great point from Hendo that he hasn't trained all week, so even if he is fit enough to play, he definitely shouldn't start. If he does start, I mean, what does that tell you, Ozzy? What does that tell you if he starts Odegaard based on the fact that
he's like his favoritism in it, and Odegaard's teacher's pet in it? So, like, how many times have we called this guy to be dropped? How many times does he get subbed off?
Facts.
How many times does this guy get subbed off, bro? He's not like even Arteta's like, well, I'll play him because his teacher's he's like my pet and he's the captain. But even he's like, well, you know what? He's not performing. I'm subbing him.
Exactly.
But he'll still start him every and think he might do something. But it's just like it don't make sense to me at all. And especially for a player that ain't trained, like the guy's not effective anyway. And like he's not trained, then you're gonna throw him in the deep end. Like, the guy, bro, like Odegaard. My thing with Odegaard is, yeah, I'll keep it simple. Yeah, is how many times has he been in the deep end and not swam? You know what I'm saying?
Way too much.
And for me, that's not good enough, especially as a captain.
Yeah. And Arteta will keep you on till 80 odd minutes, like you're playing the whole game. Like, you know, he's giving him every opportunity to do something good in the game, so then he can point back and say, oh, we done that one little good thing in the game. Whereas for the rest of the time, you're turning around like Kylie Minogue, you're passing when you should shoot, you're shooting when you should pass, you're doing that little scoop. Like, he gets on my fucking nerves. But that's what it's gonna tell you guys. And then every time Arteta does something like this, I'm not even going to say I told you so, because it just backs up what we've been saying. This is why I said that we're not even up against other rivals and other teams. We're up against our own fucking manager, because he's trying to mash us up from within. Eze, he's had a pre-season, he's had Community Shield, he scored goals, he's been playing, bruv. He's ready for this game to come right in. Odegaard, even if he's okay to play, he hasn't trained all week, so he's not ready, is he? But if you still put him in, that should tell you everything you need to know. Why I'm saying Arteta out, because he's holding us back. He's holding us back. He's not ruthless enough with his Arteta's angels. Because when it was Aubameyang and Guendouzi and anyone who had the backbone, he wanted to get rid of them for his teachers' pets. And now that he's got all the teachers' pets in, we're actually worse than we was in terms of the wage bill. Ozzy, we could have got rid of Zinchenko the other day, but Marseille have ended up going for someone else, because he's on 150k a week. Zinchenko, bro.
Yeah, it's madness. And I think on City, he was on something like, what, 20k or something like that.
He was on 20k, my guy.
Yeah, but yeah, like, it don't make sense to me. And again, we're gonna have players at the end of this season leave again. Don't be surprised if they go for free or we tear up their contracts.
Like Tomiyasu. Yep. 100%, bro. 100%.
That's what I'm saying. We can't get rid of these players. They're thinking, well, I could get my man paying 40k, but you're on 150. Like,
that's what I'm surprised.
It makes sense.
It don't make sense. I'm surprised Magalhaes, yeah, he was on 100 grand. He signed a new contract for 150. So I rate Berta for trying to get the wages down. But then how are you even going to do that when you know you got Gabriel fucking Jesus, bro, on $250,000, and he's just forever in the infirmary? Like, it literally makes me sick. Big up Zero though. He said, do not be surprised if Leone starts over Konate. That would be good to see. That would be good to see. Big up Hendo saying that's hilarious. Oh yeah, talking about the Amarim, one of the Amarim on the DJ decks. I know it's too much, innit? Hendo also says, I think Liverpool will win 2-0 purely because Arsenal were poor against United but scammed the win. Poor for the first 30 minutes against Leeds until Odegaard went off. Great point. The 5-0 flattered Arsenal, and 3 of those were set pieces. So there you go. Zero said Liverpool want us to go for it. We have seen their counter-attack much scarier. That's how we should be playing. But anyway, yeah, great point, Zero. Arteta has experienced that, so we'll play cautious. There we go. Junior saying follow on Twitch. Big up Junior, man. Really appreciate that over there, bro. Zero saying if we can capitalize on the set piece and be solid defensively, I will take a 1-0 right now, because it means we'll actually win at Anfield for the first time since 2012. I can see a 2-2. Big up Junior. Facts, Aussie from Gianni. Big up Gianni. Top Gooners. Slot is not going to deploy overlap fullbacks. He has seen how Arsenal play. And the thing is, Slot's competent enough to make an audible in the game, and Arteta's not. And this is why I'm not confident, guys. Big up Yoselin. Hey, homie, I checked your video. Seems like you are new in Kick, not yet affiliated and verified. Okay, this might be someone trying to sell anything, but big yourself up anyway. Like the video over on Kick. Definitely Uncle Views. Sorry it's taking me so long. I'm just trying to get through as many of these comments as I can quickly. Wenger, 2 times in his 22 career at Arsenal, finished outside the top 4. Yeah, Emery finished 5th. I think we was joined 8th at the time, but the season hadn't finished. I think we was joined 8th, but the points we was actually in 6th as well, like joint with 6. It was crazy, but we definitely weren't in 12th, and we didn't finish 8th because Emery didn't finish the season. Arteta came and took over, and then finished 8th. Then the season after that, finished 8th again.
Bro,
the season,
in that season when he took over, he won 1 game against United.
Bro, like, and that's like Amarim. And everyone's on to Amarim right now, but that's what Arteta done when he first came. Then the season after that, 8th again. The season after that, we missed out on Champions League to Spurs. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
That was sackable then.
Yeah, sackable, bro. He shouldn't even have got to the 22-23 season, bro. That's how I see it, but he did, and everyone just forgets that, bro. But anyway, we crack on. Yep, you're absolutely right, Kwaja. I wouldn't, but if he wants to leave, I don't want Arsenal fans dragging through the mud as Newcastle. I know, and Arsenal fans will.
Let the guy go.
Let the guy go, and but even some people on our side of the fence, we question their ambition because Arsenal are not winning anything, guys. Do you know what I'm saying? But you want to waste your career here. I was even saying to Ethan Wanyeri last season, after Arteta treated you like that, like, leave the fucking club. Do you know what I'm saying? Go and get some football. Look at Kobe Mainu at United. What has he done, really? Like, Amarim's played him out of position bare times. Like, now you just sat him on the bench for no reason. He didn't strike me as someone who didn't want to work for the team. Now, I don't watch United all the time, so if there's United fans in here, let me know. But I don't know, man. Like, why?
No, with Kobe Mainu, yeah, keep it simple. We don't want to play under this manager. Play them simple, bro. And most of these players don't either. But let's move on anyway.
There you go. Nice and simple there. Nice and simple. But I just think it came out of the blue, like, he's just on the bench. There's something that Arteta would do. And I say, like, they're of the same kind of stock of these stubborn managers. You know where Ruben Amorim last season, he was calling out for a right wing back, yeah? Or sorry, a left wing back. He got Dorgu and then started playing him as a right wing back. These men are on spice, bro. I don't know. I can't even tell you. But anyway, yeah, let's move on. Big up Vigilante, my bro. There's something wrong with my WhatsApp on my Mac at the moment. So I sent you the link for the watch along on Instagram. I will try and get that sent again on WhatsApp, but there's something the matter. Big yourself up though, my bro. Hope you're good. Vigilante will be joining me for the watch along as well. Big up Robert Prudence, afternoon men and real ones. Hope your Sunday is as nervy as mine. You know what? I don't even feel nervous, bro. I don't know if that's a bad thing or not. I don't feel nervous, bro. I don't think we're gonna lose, but I don't think we're gonna win either. I see a draw, bro. I see a draw.
Yeah, too. I think because we know, like, our expectations are there, isn't it? Like, it's not one of them ones where you're like, you're kind of hoping more than expecting, sort of thing.
Yeah,
that's why.
Yeah, no, totally, man, totally, bro. I'll just be real. I don't feel mad nervous. We could even lose, but I don't feel nervous. Do you get it? So maybe that, look, and everyone keeps saying I'm negative. Maybe that is credit to what's going on, but we will see in it, because for me, like I said, this team could do bits, but it's the guy controlling everything. We're against him. We are against him. Big up Vigilante and Junior, though. Yeah, are you on Spice? There's Vigilante's link. Really make sure you guys go and sub and show him some love as well. Really appreciate that, Junior. Big up Robert. He said, no hope. I get it, bro. I get it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to try and diss anyone. I'm not going to tell you how to PTSD. You know what I mean? It's down to Arsenal and Arteta. There's Junior. Films his link. Gianni, big up. Speaking nothing but facts. Big up Gianni, bro. And there's Gianni's link again. Make sure you guys are all subbing to Gianni and showing love. Big up Vigilante. Come on, man. That's what we do over here. Community settings. Big up Gianni. Make sure you're subbing to Ozzy as well. The link is pinned. His name is in the title. Just click it. It takes one click. Look, here we go. Cheap viewers. So we've got the bots over there on Twitch. Big up DG2. Sorry it's taken me so long to get here, bro. You know what I'm like. To be honest, Arsenal now have a very good squad. This game is early in the season. Let's go there and try and win the game. Regardless of Arteta, I want the players to step up and really have a go. Do you know what, bro? I couldn't have said it better. You know, like when Declan Rice and Saka were there against Madrid, and Saka said, bro, if you feel it, just clot it, bro. And he did it. You know, when all the Arsenal telling them to cross, we need more of that. And that's why I think Arteta don't want people with backbone, because they will make those kind of decisions in game. Do you get it? I mean, what do you think of that comment, bro? Do you even think the team's capable of going there and just slapping it on them?
I think they are capable, but that's them going against the manager.
Mm.
And would they do that? I don't see it happening unless they're thinking, you know what? Let's just go for it. If they sense that they can like do it, just do it, man.
Yeah.
But then you'll see Arteta. No, go back. Do it.
Oh,
The thing is, yeah, with Arteta, yeah, I've never seen a manager for the full game telling players what to do for 90 minutes.
They're footballers. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's crazy.
You do your pre-match tactics like we do in the preview here. You set them out. You do work on what you want to do in training. How you going to set up? How you going to play? Who does what? This job, yeah. And then, all right, the game starts. And then if you're not liking something, or you're thinking like you're vulnerable here, or you're going to switch their attack, switch the defenders, whatever, this, that, you do that. It's like Arteta, yeah, gets the players to train, and then he puts them on the pitch, and then he starts saying, no, you do this, we play this, no, you cross, you do that.
Yeah.
It don't make sense to me. Like, you see Arnie Slot, yeah, he'll set his team out, sit down, and you're thinking, okay, cool. Like, if it's working, it's working. Or if we conceded, okay, I need to do a change, or I need to switch up, or tell my man to not overlap, or do this, and then sit back down. I just constantly push, pass, no, back, forward, this.
Landing planes,
yeah. It's a mad, bro, you're a player thinking, do I run, do I sit, do I go forward? You know,
it's crazy.
It's crazy.
He needs to free them up, man. He needs to free them up. Stop micromanaging. He's actively telling players, pass it back, go back. I'm tired of it, bro. I'm so tired of it. And that's why I say Arteta out. That's why I say this manager cannot get us across the line. He's had everything he's had everything he needs, and he can't do it. And now we're rebuilding. We didn't finish the first build because we didn't win anything, and the team weren't even finished because we didn't have a proper striker. And here we go again, just wasting so much money. And yeah, you're absolutely right. Mr. Motivator on the sidelines, just constantly micromanaging. And that's why the team looks so rubbish. It's lethargic. It's really bad. But anyway, DG says as well, guys, at some point Arsenal has to break the hoodoo. Let's support the team. Listen, I've been saying
we want to support the team. We do want to break the hoodoo, man. Don't get it wrong. Like, people act like we don't want to win.
Of course, I want to win,
bro. Do you think I want to be having this arguments of like, no, you're an idiot, no, you're an idiot, no, you're against the team, no, you're against the team.
I'm like, collectively,
I want to be like, hey, bro, we're winning, we won the league, hey, we're winning, we're the top dons and that.
Yeah, bro. Give us a reason. That's all I'm saying. Give me a reason, because
I'm on the trajectory of the last 21 years, bro. It's not happened.
It's not, bro. We have to go into the TARDIS, time travel, to see the last time you won the league, bro. It don't make no sense. I'm just like, give me a reason. I want to be a top gooner, bro. Turn me to a top. Give me a reason to, innit? Because at the moment, I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. Kwaja says, I think Calafiori will play today. That's why I've got the line builder up. And that's why I've stopped it here, because obviously I want to talk to Ozzy about it. We're going to go through that in just a second. Calafiori versus Salah. Bro, Calafiori, we're going to talk about it. Big up, Gavin. Hope you're well, man. Big yourself up, my bro. Thank you for being here. If you're still here, sorry it's taking me so long to get to the comment. Big up DG as well. As much as I don't want Martinelli, because we at Anfield, defensive work really helps. No, and we did say that, bro. That's probably why he might start on the left as well. Martinelli is good at tracking back. In fairness, that's the only good thing he does. But he's meant to be scoring goals and doing stuff at the other end of the pitch. Gavin's bigging up Kwaja, love that. Need to play Rice 6, Zubi 8, Eze 10. That's the balance in the midfield, bro. I mean, listen, yeah, I'd like to see a double pivot, but we're going to talk about that in just a second. Is Ben White still injured? I hope he's fit, bro. I don't know if he is or isn't, but he was part of the doubts. He's a doubt, and he didn't make the Leeds game. He didn't make the late fitness check, so we're gonna have to wait and see. You know what Arteta's like. He likes to lie about players as well. Big up DG said, nah, man, Timber needs to play left back. He can deal with Salah. We're gonna get into all of that right now. I don't think Ben White is fully fit. No, I don't. Why is Ben White always injured? You know why? Because Arteta, he's like, oh, Ben White was out the whole season. No, he was injured for a lot of last season. He actually played for about 2 or 3 months. Then he was out for time. Then he come back and he weren't ready. But Arteta never gives these players the rightful time they need to heal, bro. The moment that they can put a ball between their feet, he's pushing them onto the pitch. So I don't know. But anyway, DG says, what about Mosquera right back, Timber left back? Mosquera played right back for Valencia. I'm hearing that as well. We are going to get into it. Raya, Mosquera right back, Saliba, Gabriel. So we're getting into the team picking now. So let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let me get rid of that comment quickly. Big up DG too. So obviously I want to ask you about this, Ozzy. If there's any changes that you'd have to the 4 players I've put in, then let me know. Now, how do you think he's going to set up, bro? I mean, I think obviously he's going to start with Raya in goal, Timber right back, Gabriel, Saliba. But obviously, I think he's going to play Calafiori left back, but not everyone thinks that. So, so give me your team. How do you think he's gonna play, bro?
That the left back position is the one that scares me, because as much as Calafiori is a nuisance going forward, this guy gets cooked, man.
He doesn't get tight enough, innit? I don't know if you've noticed.
Say that again.
He doesn't get like tight enough to the defender. It's like he's got his
no, because bro, he like, but simply just can't. He's, for me, he's not even good as a centre back, but he's a lot better as a centre back than a left back.
Yeah.
And that's saying something. If he's not good, even like in a position that I think he's better in, like it's bad.
It's
grim, and but with him going against Salah, that's a. Skelly, the thing is with Skelly's a bit more, how do you say, like
physical, I reckon.
Yeah, so but then he still has vulnerabilities. Like if he's out of position, then you start worrying like he might go in with a stupid sliding tackle because it's not his position.
It's not his position. Facts.
So the left back is a problem position that we have. So would I play Calafiori? Would I play Skelly? Both of them, like I've got question marks over. Who I think he's gonna play? I don't know. I think he'll play Calafiori, man. But
yeah, same. If I'm being honest, same, bro. Same, bro. I think he's gonna play Calafiori. Because he has been of late, maybe trying to take some pressure off Miles Lewis Skelly, because I think he's more physical. He'll get a lot closer to Salah. But as you said, because of this high line that we've been playing, that a lot of people don't want to talk about, we are getting caught out a lot. A ball through the middle, a ball over the top, running back, out of position. He's rash. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you there. I think he will start with Calafiori, and then we got the midfield 3. Now I think he should go double pivot, but he hasn't done it. People told me he did it in pre-season, but I never saw it. You know what I mean? He's been going with this line across the 3. So who do you think? I mean, it's pretty obvious. You know, we'll start with the guy in the middle. It's probably going to be Zubimendi. That's pretty obvious. Now, obviously, the trick is whether Solarguard is going to be playing. Now, obviously, if he hasn't got too much pain and can actually hit the pitch, I think he will play, and I think he will start over Eze if in the midfield anyway. But I'm here to ask you, my guy. So you know, what do you think? What do you think is going to happen?
Do you know what? I'd love for him to play Ethan. If it's not working out for Ethan, throw Eze on. I really hope he doesn't play Odegaard. Like is he that? I don't know, man. I kind of don't want you to put Odegaard on that team sheet.
Oh, this is what we have to go up against.
Like I said, I think double pivot with Rice and Odegaard. I don't think he'd play it, but like Rice is going to be the other person on that midfield. And then the number 10 is obviously the one where there's question marks. So it's not guaranteed who he starts. Would he be bold and like play Eze like he played like Gokeres against United? We all thought Havertz is starting.
Exactly. We just don't know.
Do we give him the benefit of the doubt?
For me personally, I think if Odegaard passes a fitness test in terms of whatever his injury is, because they ain't told us it yet, but whatever his injury is, if he can play through it, then he's gonna start. And that for me is terrible. Not only bad on the player, but also bad for the team because he hasn't trained all week. And Arteta has come out and openly said that in his press conference yesterday. So if he hasn't trained, even if he can play through the pain, he shouldn't be starting. He shouldn't. Do you get it? Because he hasn't trained all week, so he's not going to be sharp. So, but
I don't think, based on that, if even he's coming out saying that, then I don't think likelihood I don't think he'll play.
So do you think he's gonna?
Because if we're hearing it from the horse's mouth, yeah.
So what? So what you reckon? You reckon he might start Eze in that position then?
I hope so.
He should do.
Don't make sense. If he's actually coming out and saying, "Oh, the God ain't trained all week," like then he shouldn't be playing.
He shouldn't be playing, bro. But that's the thing. That's why.
Max, he should be playing like
10, 15
on the bench.
Yeah, 10, 15 at the end. That's what I'm saying.
Let's go. Let's put Eze. Let's go. Hope he puts Eze on where we at least. And where he was good against Leeds, man. So
no, bro. And so was Dalman, and that's what scares me as well. 18 and a 15-year-old, you get it? That's what really pisses me off because every time they come on, they look better than the full-fledged adults that should be doing really well in this team. But listen, it could be Ethan Nwaneri here. It really could be because he has been trying to use him a little bit. However, like I said, I think it will be like Eze will either start here or he'll start on the left. But I think he's going to start Martinelli here, if I'm being terribly honest, because Saka's out.
Yeah, now that forward line is predictable. It's
predictable, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? The only thing that isn't is what's he's going to do in the midfield. Is he going to play Ebe? Is he going to play Ethan? Is he even going to go to a double pivot? We just don't bloody know. But yeah, I think we can obviously, fill this out quite easily. I think Madueke is going to start on the right. You know what I mean? I think that goes without saying. Is it going to be a Noni thing? Yes, it is. Madueke on the right, and then I think he's going to start Martinelli on this left. Do you agree?
Yeah.
And this is going to be. This will be. Where is it? Martinelli. This will be the team that starts at Anfield, and it's kind of predictable, bro. I mean, like I said, other than Eze and Odegaard, it's terribly predictable. So for all those changes that we made and all of the players that we brought in, apparently, does it look terribly different?
No.
Does it look terribly different?
Realistically, if Odegaard was fit, he'd be playing in the 10. And the only three new players. Well, if Saka was fit again, the only two new players we'd have in the starting lineup is Gyökeres and Zubimendi.
And we couldn't even guarantee that Madueke would start on the left because what I've seen from Madueke in an Arsenal shirt hasn't been too bad, but I haven't seen you been tracking back like that, bro. I haven't seen it.
But I don't rate it at all, man.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I'd expect that from like a £15 million player.
Right. And if we spent £50 million on him, I'd still
50 million for this guy for what? To have like one good thing in a match. It's not good enough.
And we paid 65 million for Havertz to basically do the same, my guy. Literally do one or two good things.
Well, I've said this before, like 65 million. We have a 65 million problem, highest earner at this club. The guy, like, it is a problem because he's not effective anywhere. Like people say, like he's most effective, but even as a striker, he's not good enough. No,
I totally agree, man.
It's a massive problem. And then again, he's going to be one of these players where we'd probably end up like
him for a free. Yeah.
He's paying this guy 285 unless I don't know, somehow we push him out, or he's thinking, you know what, like, or if Gyökeres just like, inshallah, Gyökeres bangs, doesn't get injured, and we hardly ever see Havertz. That's what I'm praying for, my brother. And he's thinking, brother, I need to leave. And then
that's the only way, bro.
The only place that's gonna pay him them wages is Saudi.
Yeah. Yep. No other club is paying that guy that money. That's why
But we're with Havertz for another season at least for now.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
100%. Big up DG2. He's saying that, to be fair, I understand why Arteta has trained the team to control games. It's because of games like this one. He's done that. Do you know what, DG?
Controlling what though?
Bro, I was gonna say, bro, let's see because the thing is, like I said, even if we was playing like this, right? Because I don't like it, I don't rate it, right? Like it's boring for me. But if we was playing like this and really winning titles and stuff, then I'd be like, all right, cool. But we're playing like this, and I don't feel like we're controlling games, bro. Not to me, anyway. Not to me. Like, let's see.
If we was going 2-0 up and then just chilling, and we win 2-0, cool. That's controlling the game.
Right.
Not trying to score through a set piece and then sit on the fence and hoping we don't concede. That's not controlling.
Yeah. Listen, and obviously maybe some people are like, oh, because we got most of the ball, but it's like, what are we doing with it? Especially if we concede the goal. Say we go 1-0 up, we concede a goal and it's 1-1. We're more likely to draw that game or lose it than go on to win it, and that is the issue. Do you know what I mean? But like I said, even in the George Graham days, 1-0 to the Arsenal, it weren't as boring as people think. However, we was winning, so it was justified. But at this point, we're meant to be a defensive team, and we're not really very good at it. We concede all the time. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yes, if we go to Anfield today, and as Ozzy just said, it's 2-0, and then we start controlling it, and Liverpool can't get a sniff, that's what I'll call control. But if we're like playing like we did against Man United at Old Trafford, where we're hanging on for dear life, I don't know, man. I can't really call that control. You want to know something? Big up Quaja, man. Views, thanks for the mod. I appreciate it. Come on, bro. You're always here showing love, so I got to show love the only way I can back. You know, like that. We're still having bare problems. I got another email yesterday from YouTube. Oh, the one that you wanted to use, we can't use it. I'm so sorry about this. So every 5 minutes, I got to wait 30 days just to try again to get my channel monetized. I'm at the point where I'm thinking, boy, do I even bother? Because they're just
it's not monetized.
No, bro. Like from June this year, obviously I met all of the thresholds, right? Cool.
Yeah.
I've done my thing. I made a mistake on my form, yeah, because I put organization. I'm not an organization, so they're asking me to send them evidence with the business name on the organ, and I'm not that. So I'm like, look, I made a mistake. They said, cool, just change it to an individual. So I deleted my thing. Tried to change it, and they said, oh yeah, you can, but you got to wait 32 days. I'm like, these pussios, yeah, but cool. I waited the 32 days. I done another one, individual, and they turned it down for some reason. And I'm like, all right, why? They wouldn't tell me why, but then they told me I have to wait another 32 days. So I'm contacted. So now, so basically, we're about to be in September tomorrow. So it's been from June till now. I've just been where every time you try and put in a application for AdSense or whatever, if there's any mistake or they turn it down, and they won't give you a reason why they turned it down, you have to wait another 32 days. And that's what they told me again yesterday. Oh, and they kept telling me, we're going to help you out. So there's a few duplicate accounts. Which one do you want to use? I just said, whichever one says individual, use that one. I don't care. Just sort it out for me, yeah? They said, no problem. So I put the application in again. Then I got
how many views are out there, bro?
Bro, I sent so when I woke up this morning, I had another email saying, oh, I'm sorry, views, like, you know, we did try and use the one you said, but that got not accepted. They wouldn't tell me why, and they said they reserved the right to not tell me why, and then said, you got to wait another 32 days. I'm just like, bro, at this point, should I just delete the channel? Because this is getting on my nerves. Do you get it?
No, don't do that, man.
Bro. This is getting on my nerves, bro. Whereas people just, you know what I'm saying? They can just come in. You big up Jam,
bro. Don't do that, man. You built this community. You built a channel to what, like the subscribers you got and that. Nah, don't do that, man.
Yeah,
just,
YouTube winding me up.
You're just gonna have to. Hopefully, you'll get it sorted out.
I don't know. Some point in it. Some point. But we're still here, man. We're still trying to.
You're in like a court case with YouTube.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying, bro? And that's what I say. Like, you know, maybe some of these top gooners are right. You know, maybe we do have the grey cloud in a real life, because there's always something for me to juggle, bro. I swear to God. But we're here regardless, man. Fuck it. We're here regardless. But that was just off this morning, people. Just this morning. I'm sorry, viewers. You have to wait another 32 days. I'm like, bro, they want
Why does it take 32 days?
they said, oh, you have to do it 32 days so we can stop fraudulent activity. I'm like, fraudulent, bro? I'm giving you all of my details. What's fraudulent about that? I just don't understand. And I said to them, I said, look, YouTube are so hard to contact. If you've got any problems, they're so hard to contact. And I'm saying, I'm trying to come to you with this issue, and you're just as bad as you might as well be a bot. That's what I'm saying to them, because this has been going on since the start of June, and we're nearly in September. But anyway, I digress. Big up Jamboy. You're saying big up all. Big up to you, my G. Hope you're good. I've had enough of Arteta trying to be so clever. Stop playing players out of position. It's that simple. And that's it, my bro. That's it. You know, like when Conte tried to come to Chelsea and he tried to do the little free at the back or whatever, and it didn't work. He said, look, it just didn't work. So what did he do? He changed it. And then they went on and fucking had a brilliant season. Like, it's not like, don't be wrong and strong. If you're wrong, just admit it didn't work. I need to find something that works. Just admit that. Do you know what I mean? Big up Dio in the house. Yeah, we're winning this game. Nothing less will be acceptable. I love the confidence. If MLS is fit, he must be starting at left back. He is fit, bro. But he's been going with Calafiori a lot more. And let's have it right. He paid nearly 40 million for this done. Mr. Glass, who's been injured most of the time, can't defend. So isn't it right that we should get something out of him, especially because he does identify as a defender? He's not a good one, but he identified. I mean, what's your thoughts on that? If MLS is fit, Calafiori's fit, who should start for you, Ozzy?
Like, defensively, MLS is better, but he's still not, like, he still doesn't give me 100% confidence because it's not his position. And then you're not getting the best out of him.
Right.
For me, MLS is an 8. Yep,
facts. Or a 6. Facts.
Wow.
I honestly feel, and I was saying it because what Arteta likes to do is he doesn't look at people's position and where they've played in their previous. He looks at profile.
Yeah, but he said to my man, like, obviously the way through the team is for you to play at left back, innit? So I'm just thinking, well, I don't want to play here, but if it means I play here, I get into the team, then
exactly
play here, innit?
Just like Saka. Do you know what I'm saying? Until you can build yourself up. But the point I was trying to make is when Saka got injured last season and he didn't just switch Martinelli over and he put Ethan in, is because Ethan is generally like the same kind of player. He is going to try and invert and get a shot off on his left. So he looks at the profile rather than the positions that these players can actually play. It's annoying. But then when I was trying to put myself in Arteta's shoes and say, against PSG last season, why on earth did we just not place MLS in Thomas Partey's position? Because he does carry the ball and he can play line breaking passes. He can't cross for shit, but Thomas Partey can't either. Do you know what I'm saying? That was a perfect, but it's like you don't trust them enough. This is what I'm saying. Like, we've got everything that we need to actually go on and win shit, but it's this manager that's holding us back. And that's why I try and say it every day. And I try and point out the reasons, all the little mistakes that he makes, the reasons what, you know, the stuff of logic that everyone else can see, but he doesn't see, just like last year. Like, there's loads of solutions. Why are we not going 3 at the back? Why are we not going 5 at the back? Why are you not going back to a double pivot? So many things that this guy could do. So many things, bro. Big up Dio. He said Calafiori wishes he was a winger. He's the Italian Andre Santos. The only reason he's serviceable defensively is because he's Italian and they drilled it into him. And as Ozzy said, I actually think he's better as a centre-back. I think he's had his best games at Arsenal as a centre-back. And even then, he could be a little bit better, in my humble opinion. You know what I mean? And Ozzy's right. Miles Lewis Skelly, he isn't a defender at the end of the day. So he will make mistakes. But it says a lot about his game that he is actually better than Calafiori in that position. Big up DG2. He says Mosquera, right back, Timber, left back. Trust that's the answer versus Liverpool. Need to defend well to beat Liverpool. Bun Calafiori. Do you know what? I don't know, man. What do you think about Timber left back? Because I wouldn't mind Mosquera right back, but Timber left back, I don't know, man. He can play there, but I've not really been too impressed with him on that left side, bro. What do you think of Timber?
For me, defensively, he will do a good job. Attacking wise is where he won't be as effective.
Right.
But then this Mosquera right back thing is, I'm not sure. That's questionable.
I mean, he played there in pre-season for us, and he's also played centre back as well. And I kind of like.
I'd be happy more him playing centre back than right back.
Yeah, same. And but I have been happy with what I've seen from him.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I'm not going to try and knock him. I've only seen him a couple of times. You know, made a couple mistakes, but also he done more good things. So I'll be positive where I can be positive. But to say him to go right back and Timber left back for a game like this, I mean, maybe you're right, DG2, but I just don't fancy Timber as a left back. I don't know what it is, bro. As Ozzy said, attacking wise, we ain't gonna get anything out of him. Big up Dio. He said I much prefer MLS, but Arteta would have to chill with the inverted nonsense facts, bro, as well. And the thing is, MLS can't cross, so even if he weren't inverting, you'd expect him to overlap, which I've seen him do. But once he does it, he'll do like a low drilled cross into the area. He doesn't.
Yeah,
cross
but that's not his views. That's not his game. He's not trained in a position where you need to be able to cross.
Yeah. I'm not gonna
in a position like he needs to play the full ball forward, to pass it forward.
Yeah,
not to cross it.
Yeah.
So if you're not trained, if that's not part of your game or how you've been brought up as a player, you can't be expected to be good at that. You know what I'm saying?
No, totally agree. And the thing is, it's not even too much of a bad thing, because sometimes I do want the ball to be drilled low and hard into the box instead of these high crosses, and we've got no one there to meet it. Do you understand? So I'm not knocking his game. I'm just pointing out the deficiencies, you know, like that. But like I said, for him to be playing in midfield, he's got all of the attributes. He can pass it. He carries the ball. He breaks the line with the passes. He can even have a shot every now and again. He does the 1-2s into the box. So, like I said, man, his future for us is in midfield. Absolutely. Big up Dio. He said, Football Critic says we have only run 4-3-3 this season. Exactly. I've never seen a double pivot, not once. People tried to say we did it in pre-season, but I never saw it. You know what I mean? Dio also says, I want a midfield trio of Zubimendi, Rice, and Wanyeri to start. Ozzy said the same thing. Would put Eze at left wing. I think Arteta will do that but I don't think it will be Wanyeri. If Odegaard plays, he'll have a midfield of them three, and he'll play Eze on the left wing. But I'd like to see that as well, bro. 100%. Is Saka injured? Yes, he is. If Saka's injured, then Eze right centre mid and Wanyeri right wing. I think he's going to play Madueke there, though, bro, to be fair. Do you get me? But he is injured. Saka's out for like a month at least. Big up Dio. Come on, man. I want to win. Let Odegaard rest. Odegaard just resting for 2 weeks could be good for him. Anyway, that's the thing, bro. All of us can see that, especially if he ain't trained, even if he can play through the injury, you shouldn't be starting. Even if you're on the bench, you definitely shouldn't. We all can see that, bro. But Arteta's still just going to play the guy. And if he does start him, then this is what I mean. This is why I criticize the guy. I just want to make that so clear for everyone. This is why. Because everyone and their nan can say, listen, even if he can play, he hasn't trained. He's not sharp. He shouldn't be playing. So if Arteta plays him, then this is what I've been talking about. This is what I've been talking about. You know what I mean? That's it. Exactly.
I agree, bro. I agree. 100% agree.
Yeah. Arteta, do some management, for fuck's sake. Tell them, Dio. Tell them. This is what I'm saying. We have got everything here. This team can win the league. It could win a cup. But will we under Arteta? This is the problem. This is what I've been trying to point out. Berta broke the damn transfer window open. Do some man. There you go. And even still, I still think there's more that Bert could have done. However, I'm not going to sit there and say, like we haven't just brought in 8 players, because I can't remember the last time we did that. You know, you brought in some players, you know, you've done your job to a degree. Now it's time for Lego Man to do his job. And that is what I've been scared about. That's what I'm worried about. If we're 1-0 up at Anfield, are we then going to go for the second and third? Probably not. Do you know what I mean? And that's my point, guys. That is my point. I can't be seeing Martinelli at left wing. I'd rather Madueke start there over him. Bro, you know what it is, though? It's because he tracks back and Saka's injured. Madueke is going to be on that right, and Martinelli's probably going to be on that left. The death of Martinelli, guys, I don't even disagree with you guys. I just know what Arteta's like. Big up Dio. I hope Gyökeres scores today. What do you reckon, Ozzy? Do you reckon he's going to bag today?
I hope so. Inshallah.
Inshallah. You reckon Ekitike will bag?
Well, we're hoping not, innit? But we know that guy can score goals.
He's been looking good, innit? I'm not going to lie.
But he looks like he's been playing in the Liverpool team for like time.
And that's what I'm saying.
He ain't even had like Bro, 20 minutes, he banged in 2 goals in his first
Bro.
game. He don't look like he even needed time to like settle in.
Bro. Because that's what I'm talking about, calculated risk. When Leipzig are asking for 90 million euros for a guy that scored 13 goals in the league, Ekatike, I'm pretty sure either hit 20 or just under 20. Do you understand? Even who is it? Someone else, Walter Maid. You know that Nick Walter Maid, who's meant to go to Bayern, but now he's going to Newcastle. Even he hit like 15 or 17 goals in the league. Sesko hit 13, and these men are asking for 90 million euros. So when Liverpool paid out that money,
that's Man United's
that's
problem.
wild, isn't it? When Liverpool paid out that money for Ekatike, I'm like, look, at least Ekatike is worth the money, because I always knew there was a player there, and he actually looks very good.
A lot of people say like he's not the finished article, but he's not raw in the sense that he's still kind of learning his trade. Yeah. He's learned his trade, and then there's levels he can like go up on.
Yeah. No, listen, I think even, I mean, obviously it's a bit of a blow if they go and get Isak as well, but like I said, Liverpool, they're getting competition. They're not getting cover. Yes, they could need a backup striker. They could go out and try and get a Walter Maid or a fucking Jackson or whoever. Do you know what I'm saying? But they've gone out and they're going to try and go out and get Isak. And that is my point. Competition, not cover. You know, because Slot's a competent manager. Big up Jamboy. He said they are controlling who is on socials. They do it everywhere. If you're a company, they can make money. If you're just starting out, they would do. Yeah, no, bro. And it's so hard to get in contact with YouTube, bro. It's like, I'm telling you, bro. It's like you're trying to get in contact with Donald Trump or something, bro. Oh, you can just send us an email, and then it's just like bots, bro. Like I said, I've been monetized since June, bro. I had members, but there was a mistake. So when they asked me for the info, I'm like, all right, I've got to just do another thing. But then now I'm telling them the problem, and they're not even telling me what issues are. Anyway, it's a whole madness. And yeah, YouTube are moving like fucking North Korea, bro, or South. What's the? Yeah, it's North Korea. It's North Korea, isn't it? They're moving mad. But if you do start getting bigger, i.e. Lee Curtis, they love you. Yeah, because they can make their money, in it. That's the aim, guys. At the end of the day, you know, I used to do let me take this out of your face. I used to work for Harrow Council. I used to do grounds maintenance, cutting shrubs, cutting grass. I loved it. I was doing it for years, but I got signed off medically, in it. Blood pressure, my knees are in bits. So I've been signed off. So I want to make this into a job, in it. I've always kept that real with you guys. I want to be monetized, but I'm never. It's always going to be Arsenal first, in it. You're never going to see me doing up Robbie, like just protecting them under any circumstances. I'm always going to be Arsenal first. But it's been an absolute madness, guys, as you can hear. And then certain people will come on within a month, boom, everything's there, monetized. Bro, it is what it is. Rolling with the punches, man. But big up all of you guys that are here. You guys make the community. I really appreciate you guys. And, you know, for now, I'm still going to be here. It depends on how many blows they want to give me, in it. Like, pause. The reason Arteta didn't play MLS at DM against PSG is because Arteta is a pussy. Facts. Lacks bravery. Been my biggest criticism as a manager for years. And that is what I'm telling you guys. Is he brave enough to get us across the line? Is he brave enough to say, raw, it's 1-1. Everton ain't coming out of their half. Let me take off a defender and put on an extra attacker. He never does it. Never, ever does it. Timber left back is good, but I'm just not interested in moving Timber. That's what I'm saying. Because he's starting to offer. Because first he weren't offering as much as Ben White going forward. I'll ask you about that, Ozzy. Timber at right back. But now I'm starting to think, you know, he's overlapping more. You know, he made the assist for Saka's goal against Leeds. I think he's contributing a little bit more going forward at right back, man. What's your thoughts on that, bro?
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you. Like, the thing was, Ben White is better attacking wise. Timber was better defensively. So it was kind of depending on who you're going up against. Do you need more defensive cover or attacking cover, in it? But now, like with Timber, he's adapted his game so well that he can do both. Like like if the guy's running forward, I'm confident that he could deliver like both attacking wise and defensively now. Because his game's evolved. His game's definitely improved and evolved, and he's had like he just has the ability to do both now, which is good. But it's just a case of he needs kind of like that management in terms of how often you play him. Like for me, he's kind of become so integral to the team is that you kind of gotta sort of sometimes like wrap around him in cotton wool pause, you know what I'm saying? Just because he's become so important.
Big facts.
He's not one of them ones where you can think, all right, if he's at like 60 or 70%, do I take the risk? And that's the problem. If Arteta, he'll be like, all right, if you can run, you can play.
You can play, bro. That's if you can stand, you can play, yeah.
But imagine, like, God forbid, imagine we have Ben White and Timber out.
Imagine, bro.
It's going to be a big issue.
A big issue.
Like people say, oh yeah, these man can play here, please. But then the thing is, bro, I hate these like my man can play here, my man can play here. No, I want a flipping right back at right back. I don't want a left back at left back.
Yes.
Don't tell me my man can play here, my man can play. But this ain't no like flipping. I don't know what, bro. It's like, you know, it's like when you ain't got enough like pieces to the puzzle and you're just trying to build something. Like it ain't gonna, bro. You ain't building nothing.
You ain't getting there.
You ain't got the pieces.
Yeah.
You know, I'm tired of this, like trying to put like round circles and square holes or however the saying goes.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, bro.
Like I'm tired of it because it don't work. You're not a Pep.
Bro.
You're not
Pep. He's not brave enough to be Pep, and even Pep realizes every now and again it's not working.
It might work 1 game, 2 game, but it's not gonna.
Exactly.
I can't run this for the whole season.
I get it, bro. I get it, man. Big up Dr. Seymour Butts. I appreciate you, my G. Obviously, if I seen you earlier, just like Nick, we would have tried to get you guys up, but we just gone over 2 hours, and I've got another stream at 3, so we are going to be winding down. But always appreciate the support from Dr. Seymour, absolute legend in here. I hope Saliba and Gabriel pocket Ekatike. I mean, all we can do is hope. 3 goals in his last 3 games. Yep. Gyökeres 2 goals in 2 games. Scored more than he did. That's what I'm trying to say. He had a great season last season. 15 goals compared to Seska. I thought it was more like 17 or something, but there you go. Big up everyone in here though, man. We are gonna have to try and wrap it up now though, and I've actually got to the end of the comments as well. 31 likes. Big up, man. Slovenian Andy Carroll. Kangaroos don't deserve that smoke. I hear it, bro. I hear it, man. But before we go, I mean, my prediction was 2-2. You know what I mean? My predictions, I'm still gonna stick with that. Let's get your prediction before we get out of here, my bro. What you saying?
Yeah, no, same. I was saying a 2-2 as well. Like I was thinking a draw.
Yeah,
2-2. I can, because we know Liverpool can score goals, but we know they can concede. So
facts.
We're just hoping that they don't score, but they concede.
Yeah, facts. I'm saying 2-2. Ozzy's saying 2-2. Big up BBK,
man.
Yeah, man. Each and every time you're literally just getting in as man's about to wrap up. We just done over 2 hours, and I'm back on with Rashid at 3. Then I'm doing the watch along, so I need to kind of have something to eat. But yeah, man, make sure you sub into BBK. Big up Ozzy for coming on, man. What you got coming up, bro?
No, big up, man, for having me, bro. Like, hopefully your thing gets sorted out. And guys, before we end, make sure you like and subscribe, man. Make sure you're on up the likes. No, big up Views, man. He's a real one. Pleasure for having me on your show, bro.
Come on,
hopefully we do like future. When I get bigger, we'll have you on my show. That's what I'm trying to get to. A lot of people been pushing me to do this channel from like time ago.
Right.
Like last season, but I always been skeptical about it.
Right.
But then I'm thinking, if I'm comfortable jumping on like other people's shows, why can't I just do my own thing? So yeah, hopefully like that's the plan, innit? Just to kind of be more diverse in the community, like with people like yourself, Shane, Lee, Southern Guna, like there's Rashid, my guy Rashid, and I'll be on the north side and that.
Come on.
I'm saying we need to we're kind of like obviously, well, they label us toxic and negative, but we're just trying to get our club to win because we ain't won for time, innit? So, but yeah, big up for having me.
Come on, man.
I'll probably be doing like a match reaction at some point after the game.
Yeah,
So,
man.
and then the thing is, it's just like trying to push out content and collaborate with more people. Like at the moment, I can't do lives because I need 50 subs. So if you guys can get man to 50 subs, it'll be greatly appreciated.
Come on, man. Come on. There we go, man. There we go. Now, big up, man. Not a problem, man. Like I said, you don't have to worry about how big or small you are, bro. If you set up something, then just shout me, and man will come on.
Yeah.
We can also do a under the lens as well if you wanted to do one of those. Big up Gavin. He's saying 1-0 to the Arsenal. Quasi saying 2-2. Big up BBK, my brother, every time. Make sure you're subbing to him as well. Proper shows. Big up man like Compost Smurf in the building. Overdue a win at Castle Grayskull. Good luck, guys. There you go, man. There you go, man. There you go. Hopefully, man, that's all we can do is think and pray and have some confidence that we're going to do something at Anfield. Big up Hooks.
Big up Hooks.
Big yourself up, my bro. Long time ain't seen you over here. Hope you're good, though, my G.
Hooks.
Make sure you guys are subscribing to Halftime Hooks each and every time. Mazar probably on his road to 10K at the moment. We've only just got over the 2K.
I can't lie, man. He's putting in that work. So make sure
putting in that work, man. You got you get me. Goes about saying. You put the work rate in and you get the results in it. So big up Hooks every time. Big up Quaja. Big up Wahaha, Slovenian Kang. Hey, come on, bro. He will have the last laugh. Maybe. But not until we play you lot again at the Emirates, you know, like that. Big up Wahaha, big up Ozzy. We're gonna send you over to Yasser TV. He's live at the moment, so go and show Yasser all the love in the world. Make sure you're subscribing to everyone that's over here, all the channel creators and content creators. Just earned a new one before you said it, Ozzy. Come on, like there we go. Big up Gavin, man. Make sure you're subbing to Ozzy. Really appreciate that. Get over to Yasser, say views raid. We will be back for the match build up at 3 p.m. with Arsenal Revolution TV, and we will be doing the watch along as well. So we will see you then. Big up Ozzy, big up everyone in the chat. Peace.